Hello, welcome to week 9 and 10. We are doing both weeks have to do with research. So we're going to first talk about research methodologies, and then you're going to get into actually writing a PICO question and doing a Boolean search, and then ending up, right, finding articles off of CINAHL, the database, that have to do with your PICO question. So this will help prepare you, just give you an introduction of some of the things you'll be doing in your research course next semester. All right, so let's go ahead, open up our week 9 and 10. And so you have your topic outline, you have your PowerPoint, and then there's some videos that are embedded in your PowerPoint. So make sure that you watch those. Those will be very helpful for when you do your assignment. All right, remember that you need to use APA format when you're writing something. Now, the literature review is what you're going to be writing. That needs to be in APA format, okay? There's a video on how to do word editor. I know you've probably used this already for your previous assignment, but this can give you a review of how to do that. And then you have a quiz to take. That is due October the 28th, okay, along with your PICO question. But you'll get an extra week to do your literature review assignment. So that is due November the 4th. So let's look at some of these. Go on down here. We'll move. Here we go. So as far as the PICO question and Boolean operator assignment, what you're going to be doing in this is you're going to come up with a question that has to do with informatics, and you're going to write the question. Now, PICO stands for Population, Intervention, Comparison, and Outcome. So if you look at the video on the PowerPoint and look at your PowerPoint presentation, it will tell you how to do this. All right. So I give you example here of what a PICO statement looks like. So first of all, the population here was healthcare professionals and patients in clinical settings. The intervention was that you use a clinical decision support system. The comparison is that you compare that group with the group that does not use the clinical decision support system. And then the outcome, we want to see, are there improvement in patient outcomes? All right. So the question would actually state, in the clinical settings, how does the implementation of a clinical decision support system compared to standard practice without a clinical decision support system affect patient outcomes such as diagnostic accuracy, medication error reduction, and overall patient safety and health outcomes? All right, so that's our question. So you're going to then pick out your keywords. And by doing that and thinking of synonyms for those words, that's going to help you create your Boolean operator search. All right. And that search is done on CINAHL. It's done on the database. So again, it's important that you go ahead and look at those videos that will help you know how to do this. All right, so you're going to go ahead and for this assignment, submit the topic and the formulated PICO question, a list of your keywords along with synonyms for your PICO questions, and then the Boolean operator strategy that you created. Lastly, you're going to do a brief reflection on the search process, including any challenges that you ran into and how you address them. Okay, so again, this assignment is due next week, October the 28th, and is worth 15 points. So that is one part of the assignment. Then the next part of the assignment that you actually have 2 weeks to complete is the literature review. So once you have chosen your topic and created your PICO question, now you have to select articles that would support and give you information about your PICO question. So then it's listed here what you need to include in your literature review. So in your document, you're going to have a title page, the introduction, then the body describing what you found, and your conclusion. Remember, on conclusions and introductions, you do not label them as conclusion and introduction. They're just a new paragraph. All right. And then your references. Again, you need at least 5 references for this assignment. Okay. Then it tells you about formatting and that you need to submit it to Blackboard. So again, if you have questions, just let me know. Hopefully you can go through and it will be pretty clear on what you need to do. If you need to review APA formatting, here's another source that you can do that. Then I've included a sample of what a literature review would look like. All right. Now, remember, paragraphs need 3. They need 3 sentences for a paragraph. So this isn't complete. It's just an example. So some of these paragraphs only have 2 or less sentences. So, but here's what the title page will look like. Again, I got my PICO question and did the literature review through ChatGPT. So I put ChatGPT, that would be the student. All right. Then you put my name because I'm the instructor. Our program, well, I guess I put my name on here too, since I had to help ChatGPT do it. So, and as a student. So then healthcare informatics, and then the instructor and the date that it's due. So if we go down here, we have our title, but look, you don't put introduction. You're just going to go ahead and do your 3 sentences for the introduction. Then you have your headers, which would show the benefits of a clinical decision support system. Okay. On the articles that you read, you're going to combine all the information from your articles together so that this is a summary of what your articles have said. So then enhanced medication management, those are level 2 headers. Then anything that's centered and bolded, that's a level 1 header. And then there's going to be a couple of topics under that. All right. So as you go down, we get to our conclusion, which is right here. Again, it is not labeled. You just go ahead and review and summarize for a conclusion what the main points were. Then you have your reference page. Now that's actually supposed to be down here. So you have a new reference page and you need at least 5 references, and they need to have a hanging indent, which means that the first author's name's going to stick out here so that you can find them easily. They're in alphabetical order. You place the authors in alphabetical order. And then the rest of the citation is, which is called hanging indent. So it's going to go over about 1/2 inch. Okay. So that is the reference page, and that is the end of the presentation, the literature review. But remember, you also need to cut and paste the editor. So that's to show that, yes, you did go ahead and go through and correct all the spelling all the spelling problems and grammar problems, and that you now it's 100%. So you use the snippet tool to go ahead and paste that onto your document. All right. All right, so let's go back here to see what else is here. The use of editor. There's your quiz that you can take. You're going to submit your Pico question and Boolean search here. Again, look for the rubric and the literature review. There's a rubric for it as well. So please let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to help. So that's week 9 and 10. So I'll see you back in a couple weeks. All right. Bye-bye.